Menu narration option is set to off.
Yo, what's up, Sosa?
Hey, man. Just wanted to check in with you. How are you feeling? Excited to get to work?
Yeah, man. Fresh start's gonna be nice, but I'm ready to get to it.
You've got a golden opportunity, too. You might be a one-year deal, but they're gonna give you plenty of chances to prove it. You gotta be ready to take it and run with it.
Come on, Sosa. You've known me long enough to know I'm ready for my moment. I'm ready to be a star.
All right. I'm ready to watch you put on a show.
Appreciate it, Sosa.
Hey, the new man in town is here. Welcome to the squad, big dog. I'm glad you wanted to be a part of what we building here.
Nah, it was an easy choice, man. I see the potential this offense has, and I really feel like I can help take it to that next level, you know? I knew this was the place to be.
Good, because I wasn't trying to come out of retirement after 1 year. I know you have a lot of untapped potential. I told the entire office and staff we needed you in this building.
Hey, I appreciate that. I'm ready to put the work in.
Well, it's time to put that work in. What you do in practice and in the preseason gonna set the tone for the type of season you have. Let's make it a good one today, all right?
I'm ready to go, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Earn skill points by leveling up, and then spend them on a skill group of your choice. When you upgrade a skill group, the player ratings within that group will increase. As you unlock ability paths, you'll open up new ways to customize your power on the field. The X Factor, Yard, and 99 club slots help round out your player with unique boosts. Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Vikings and the Raiders, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, it's the preseason opener for these two teams, and it should be a good one between the Minnesota Vikings and the Las Vegas Raiders. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
Good job, good job.
So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
And this will be a Vikings first down as he gets this up past the 30.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now this throw caught left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. They run again on first down. Cook. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. They're going to look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are on the board first here in Vegas.
Oh, that's a great throw right there.
So, Charles, this is a game that certainly had some intrigue, but I think you and I both agree. We like the decision.
All right, everyone. That's it for today. Hey, man, you gotta do your homework tonight, all right? Get some rest. I mean that. So, how you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed, Coach.
That's what I like to hear. Hey, man, you've been gaining momentum all throughout camp. And it's clear you got the physical gifts to be a really special player.
Thanks, Coach. I'm ready to be a big-time playmaker for this team.
Oh, I know. Bruh, the things you do out on that field, oh man, can you turn some heads. But hey, you gotta remember, there's always another level you can get to. And if you do that, I just know our offense will explode.
Just tell me what I gotta do, Coach.
Well, for starters, you gotta carry yourself like you're the top dog. That means on and off the field. And you gotta prepare yourself that way, too.
I got you, Coach. I haven't put the playbook down. I got it with me right here.
I believe that. We just gotta keep seeing it on the practice field. Eventually, that'll lead to game day. Hey, man, I'm excited for this season. I know it's gonna be good.
That's what I'm here for, Coach. Let's get out there and make some noise.
Let's do it.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the 49ers and the Vikings on EA Sports.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is. So here's the Viking offense making their way out.
And they will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still first down.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Rolling to his right. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And ultimately this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
He'll find Thielen working the middle. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. As they go now, Cook hit and he lost the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners will take over here just shy of the 30.
Intercepted by the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
He'll try to forget what happened on the previous drive. He threw that interception. Sigh of relief, though. It didn't lead to anything, just the punt. Now they've got the football back here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. Back to throw again as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hot.
Many perks have multiple tiers, from bronze to silver to gold. The higher the tier, the greater the gameplay boost you'll receive.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. He's hoping for better luck here on drive number 2. Of course, the first drive, he threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. And now starting again here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. He'll look to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Bradley Chubb coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been...
And out now come the Vikings. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. It looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a...
The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Randy Gregory in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On play action, they'll throw. This one finds Wilson downfield. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings are back within a score. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. They start the drive with Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a man open down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Caught by Wilson. And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. A reminder, opening weekend definitely in sight now. Thursday, September 8th, that's when it all gets going. The defending champs, LA Rams, hosting the team that many think could win the AFC, the Buffalo Bills. Charles and I will be there, and then we got some great matchups on that Sunday as well. Kansas City and Arizona, Raiders and the Chargers, and on Sunday night, Tom Brady, yeah, he's back, and his Bucs are heading to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the 1st half, and this one number 5. Now back to throw. A little juke. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll look to throw again. That is caught by Thielen. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And I know this is a quarterback who's looking forward to week 1. He's going to get a chance here, barring injury, to be their starter and to go into a season in the #1 spot for the first time in his career. But he's put the work in over his first 4 years in the league, and he feels like this is his time.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously key.
And the football going back to the Vikings offense. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Well, this is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. He's got a man, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and there's no love lost between these NFC North foes. It's the Packers and the Vikings, coming up next.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Joined by Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it is finally time to kick off another NFL regular season, folks. Here we go, and what a game we have to start, Charles. A rivalry showdown between the Packers and the Vikings, two teams who have really defined the NFC North for some time.
So let's face it, fans in Detroit, fans in Chicago don't want to hear it, but you nailed it because one of these two has won 13 of the last 15 NFC North titles. In Green Bay, they're on a 3-year streak with 13 wins in each of those seasons. The Packers are obviously heavy favorites.
The Vikings offense ready to go. A new coaching staff in 2022. Also, Kirk Cousins gone after 4 seasons. And in comes this man, the 5-year NFL veteran.
And in my mind, this is going to be a hard transition because you're going from having a quarterback who's been there for a while, kind of ingrained in what's happening, to now making a hard pivot and going in a different direction. There's a lot on the line, and there's going to be a lot on this man's shoulders, especially here in this getting to know you period.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Dancing to his left. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch.
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. Up the middle, it's Cook. Able to avoid him at the 40. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on the 8. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting
Like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that first down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So, Charles, we talk about the new man under center, and he comes into this game with an 8-5 record as a starter over his first 4 years in the NFL. But the difference now, this is the first time that he's been the opening week starter.
Well, you certainly talked about it. You alluded to it. He's shown flashes over the last 4 years. But that's really been it at this point, a very small sample size. 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, throwing another 4 scores on the ground. It's certainly a limited body of work. But now, for at least one season, he's the man here. And it's the opportunity he's been waiting for.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. You talk more about this new quarterback, Charles. What are the challenges you see for him taking over as the Week 1 starter?
Partner, you bring up the challenges. Let's go with what we know already. He's produced in limited opportunities, and we've also seen that he has a play.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. And he's got this to Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 75 yards. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here. That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Cook up the gut. Oh, look at the juke. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His second year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. But he told all the teams he was interested in remaining a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball. And one other thing, Manny Kahuhe, a young, bright offensive mind, he'll be a head coach before long when he's ready to do it.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Vikings are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military.
And now out comes Minnesota. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
He'll drop to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dean Lowry, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and a mile. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. That one looks like he'll throw here. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Lets it fly for Thielen. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Spinning past him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Buying time to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. You know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how his experience backing up Derek Carr for the last 4 years put him in the position he's in now as a starter.
He sure did, because he went on and on about how Derek Carr is the definition of a true professional, and how despite year in and year out noise surrounding Derek Carr about whether he was a Super Bowl caliber starting quarterback or not, Carr never wavered, showed up at work, tried to unite the team, make everyone better, make himself better, and he said he wanted to be that same kind of presence now that he's a QB1.
And complete right side to Cook. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home.
Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in
It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. He torched the coverage a week ago, 180 yards in that game.
It's the Vikings and the Eagles on Monday Night Prime Time.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000. So here come the Vikings with a long field ahead of them. And leading them out, Charles, the man who got the victory in the season opener, their fifth-year quarterback. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Second down and inches. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now this throw caught left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. First, now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Eagles. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Back to throw here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now back to throw. This goes out wide from Madison. And he goes out right around the 39. And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on 3rd down. Open man is Thielen is complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes.
And the Vikings now heading onto the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. Steps away. This one into the hands of Thielen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Adam Thielen, a terrific wide receiver and synonymous with Minnesota football. You go back to high school, college ball in the state, and now his 9th season with the Minnesota Vikings. 10 touchdown catches last season, makes a nice catch there.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That's caught by the tight end, Herb Smith Jr. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take.
And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always...
And now out comes Minnesota. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Second and 9 now. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone, but they never did.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught by Thielen. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Over the middle here to Wilson. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by a field goal, and time, a huge factor. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Now a throw here to his running back. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Back to throw. Able to find Thielen. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. They'll look to throw. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Partner, they've got 1 chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with that.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. This ball complete to Thielen going across the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile
It's week 3 of the National Football League.
And we've got the Vikings veteran quarterback. He got his reps in last week, finishing with over 300 passing yards.
It's the Vikings and the Lions, next on EA Sports.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at US Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. It's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they're led out by their new quarterback for 2022, and he's got them off to a fast start, CD, at 2-0 to begin the new year.
And Brandon, don't pinch him because it's been a dream start, exactly what you're hoping for when you bring in a new quarterback. Now you've got buy-in from your teammates, you got buy-in from the fans, and there's no reason to think that he can't keep it going.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Well, this defense for the Lions much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rolling to his left. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, he and his offense was staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. The Vikings sit 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. Some good games coming up here in week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They go play action here on first down. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll set up a throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota. A no break needed. So here are the Vikings to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Lets it fly for Thielen. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. He'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. A 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he comes back with one complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Okay, quick! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yards.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On the move past the 40. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. They'll look to throw again. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw here. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down 9-7. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got Smith here. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Cook. Now Cook hit and he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
The pass on 1st down.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win.
So now it's the Vikings' turn. Trailing in this one now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now back to throw. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. They'll look to throw here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Looking to throw. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They're led out by their fifth-year quarterback, Charles, and he's got them off to a 2-1 start.
He's looked the part so far. Because he's got his team playing with confidence, and he himself, he's been smart with the football. I think this organization knew that he had a chance to fit in well. I would imagine that everyone in the front office is awfully happy with what they're seeing.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. So this game here in London, the first of 5 games in the NFL International Series for 2022. We'll see the Giants and Packers here next week. Broncos and Jags at Wembley at the end of the month. The Seahawks and the Bucs, that'll be in November in Munich, Germany. First time a game's been held there. And then we wrap up down in Mexico City, November 20th. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings take the early turnover. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. 2nd and 5. Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock.
Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 29 yards. And the Vikings are off to a 13-0 first quarter. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. They'll set up a throw. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. They'll run with Cook. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he's got it. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this one is incomplete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A give to Cook out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. All right, folks. So here are the Vikings to take over. Think back to last week. They dropped that game to the Detroit Lions. Now they're trying to make amends here as they've got the football and the lead. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Here's a quick throw to Thielen. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook to the 27-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. How about that? Their quarterback, 27 yards. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You can go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Cook again. Nice little juke. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 43-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And Cook has it left side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards there and a first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. On the carry, it's Cook. Gets by him at the 25. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And this one features Eric Kendricks, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game.
It's the Vikings and the Bears, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down on a 21-yard gain.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Cook fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. On second and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. He's going to get it again. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is third and goal. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Call it a big loss of 10 there. And it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. And the pressure gets to him again. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Roquan Smith. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket, beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another Matt Eberflus clearly in disagreement with that last call, and he's going to throw it. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Back to throw now on 1st down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year as they have taken the lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scored.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's got... They go play action here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had a couple of touchdown passes. They'll set up to throw. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. They'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota. Message received here. Time to get right. So here are the Vikings to take over. They've got the lead right now as they start this drive 1st and 10. Of course, remember they beat the Saints a week ago, so some good momentum rolling right now. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 15. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And this one's incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I don't care what level of football you play. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along, and hope someone would come free.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. On play action, they'll throw. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. And now they're in the hurry-up. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half. Just being...
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to its... Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played well. Good first half. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now left side on the swing pass. A nice move gets him a few extra. Down just shy of his 20. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That is caught by Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And complete right side to Cook. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess? He didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence? and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And inside. Before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on...
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Boy, he has been fun. And out now come the Vikings. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this when he's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll look to throw here. And, oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. With their passing attack. And now out comes Minnesota. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one brought in by Jefferson. Pushes him over. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominant.
It's week 6 of the NFL.
And we've got the Vikings veteran quarterback. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air.
It's the Vikings and the Dolphins, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
So here come the Vikings with a long field ahead of them. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
Well, in prep for this one, it was fun talking with the defensive staff because they had to review last week's game tapes where he threw for over 400 yards. And they started ho-humming that performance. And finally, you said, he threw for over 400. That's got to be significant. That's why he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
They better be careful what they wish for ho-humming. He might do it again here in this one. Complete. This is Albert Wilson. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 25 yards that time. A first carry for a Miami native. This is Dalvin Cook. He'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, you don't want to see that penalty at any point, but it adds a little extra to it when it comes on 3rd down.
It certainly does, because if this were a boxing match, they had him on the ropes there. 3rd down incompletion, 4th down upcoming. Instead, that mistake resets everything back to 1st down, which means they have to stay on the field longer to try and stop this drive. And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Emmanuel Ogbah. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 20. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Well, we had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California. Now a play fake here on first down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. An explosive 38-yard pickup. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings post the first points of the ballgame. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a bit... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Rolling to his right. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Melvin Ingram make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. back to throw now in his own end zone. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they work this out past the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. This one into the hands of Thielen. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have moved out in front by 3. Minutes possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touch.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Vikings are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they... The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On second down, Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Now back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson from 21 yards away. And the Vikings are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead. So that drive there, CD, a good response, and that might be the one that gets them to the finish line, a comfortable lead.
Yeah, and that's all about not letting the team.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And this one incomplete. Oh, a dangerous throw. Nearly picked off in the end zone, but instead second down.
He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory.
And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown Vikings. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Vikings have opened up a 4-touchdown. The Vikings head out to take over once again. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in.
Here we go. Go.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably
inside yet?
I just walked in. This place, bro, it's legit.
You earned it, my man. Congratulations. There's a lot for you to take in.
Yeah, but I can already tell you picked me a winner here, bro.
Hey, it's what I do. Gotta make sure my guy's properly taken care of.